What's happening? This Stats Music. The webisode today, we're actually going to have two. One's going to be topic based. The other one's going to be me just explaining who I am. This first one is just me explaining that who is Stats. My family's from Parsons, Kansas, southeast corner of Kansas. I grew up 15 years of my life in Joplin. Spent time with family in Louisiana and California and Atlanta, which explains a little bit of my diversity in my music. Um, Out here in Kansas, in southeast Kansas, we, my family is pretty, for black people, you could say well-to-do. We own things. We all work. We don't really too much go without. I grew up a hardworking mom. My dad hustled when I lived in Joplin. So I've grown up around a whole bunch of different types of cultures. So I feel comfortable in any situation. Um, I try to be a man's man. There's not too many people I meet that I don't like. I know right away how I feel about people. Um, as far as what I want to bring to the table with music is, I want to bring a different sound. There's a lot of categories right now, and rappers are coming in the game as categoric rappers, if that's a word. I want to come in and I want to do what feels good to me, and I want to be able to put it out there, and I want it to connect with the fans. So whatever I put out there, I felt like it's something somebody would connect with, and it was genuinely real. You know, I try to be as genuine as I can on the record. That way, that one person can connect every time. I lived the last 6 years of my life, 7 years in Wichita. Uh, Besides when I went to college, Coffeyville Community College, to play football. Um, and I honed a lot of my rap skills there. I was writing and all that before then, and I dabbled around a couple of studios, but it got serious once I was in Wichita, and that was obviously, it was a budding local scene. XB hadn't even been signed yet. There was a lot of guys out there, Cadence, Bo Pesci, um, Fortray. There was a lot of guys out there that are still out there right now, busting their ass, trying to get to the next level. And I seen a lot of what they were doing, and I was like, hey, if they can do it, I can do it. It's a fun thing to do. Hip hop underground is fun, especially when you're in a market that's not really oversaturated, like like a New York or a L.A. or an Atlanta, or Miami. So it's been a fun ride for me. Obviously, I will always have a shout out for Wichita. What's up? I always do a lot of business up there. I got friends and family up there that I became real close with over the last 6 7 years. As far as being branded as from Wichita, I couldn't do that because I'm not from there. And even while I was there, a lot of guys that had gotten in the game that even came after me got showed more love. And I know that wasn't because just their talent, because I can go all over the place and I can shut a show down without people even know who I am. I just know how to perform like that. Um, I took it as, hey, I'm not from here. I'm not a hometown kid. So maybe it's best if I go back home where I'm at. And it feels a lot better when people just say, hey, where's your CD at? People are looking for you. It's a lot easier to get shows in Missouri than it is in Kansas. So, I mean, obviously, I like to stick with that. Um, and as far as what you can expect coming from Stats, um, I got a project coming at the end of, well, summertime. I don't know exactly if it's going to be just a big mixtape with a bunch of custom beats, or I'm going to go ahead and make an album. I feel like it's better to go ahead and make the mixtape because some of the beats I get from other people and they're custom, but I don't know exactly where they come from. Um, I do have a producer. Shout out to the Fresh Maker. You can catch him on SoundClick. You can also catch him on Twitter. Um, Also, my man Skeet Beats, he did a lot of custom beats for me in the beginning, 08, '09. Um, but in between there, I'm going to be dropping a lot of songs, doing a lot of collabs. Uh, so we're just going to have to see. Like I said, I'm going to be on this daily, blogging, things like that, in between recording and stuff like that. I got my own setup at home. So, just stay in tune. Also, if you don't have it, get the EP, The Lost Tapes. I just dropped it on Hot New Hip Hop. You can type in Kansas Kid, hit mixtapes, and there it is. Download that. That's a lot of tracks I released or that are unreleased between the years of '07 and 2011. Fan favorite freestyles, records, you name it. It's on there. It's 15 tracks. You gotta go ahead and get that. A lot of people are digging it. The Lost Tapes stats, and also I just want to say, if the things you're doing in life are making you take more shorts than successes, you need to switch up your lane and find something to where you can win at it, because you only live once. I don't go by that YOLO crap. I do believe in an afterlife, but it's high time for people to start doing what they want to do in life, and because it's working out for other folks, so it can work out for you. Stats.